a big issue. Now, from Wall Street to Capitol Hill, the House moving and making big moves over the past 24 hours to show it can act, it can move. First, late last night, the House passed a bipartisan budget agreement. The deal averts a debt ceiling meltdown by lifting the federal borrowing limit through March of 2017. And then this morning, Republican Congressman Paul Ryan was elected the 62nd Speaker of the House. Earlier, he spoke and he said he is not interested in talking about past gridlock. He only wants to move forward.
But let's be frank. The House is broken. We're not solving problems. We're adding to them. And I am not interested in laying blame. We are not settling scores. We are wiping the slate clean.
Joining us now, two members of Congress who both voted for that budget deal. And imagine this, they're from opposite ends of the aisle. We welcome Congressman Brendan Boyle, a Democrat from Pennsylvania, and Congressman Mimi Walters, a Republican from California. Congressman Walters, I will begin with you. Already some members are grumbling that the budget deal was rammed down everyone's throats at the last second. And in the Senate theater, Senator Rand Paul says he's going to filibuster it. Do you believe Paul Ryan will be able to bridge the interests of the far right with Democrats and centrist Republicans when it comes to making deals?
I absolutely do. One of the biggest concerns that our Freedom Caucus had was that we did not go through what we call regular order. And it's really the process in which a bill becomes law. And that was their biggest concern. And Speaker Ryan has assured them that we are going to return to regular order. And I believe that is what's going to unite both houses.
Representative Boyle, are you comfortable with Paul Ryan's position right now?
Yeah, well, so first, I'm friends with Paul, so I can't help but personally be happy for him. And I am hopeful that what Mimi just talked about turns out to be true. In the end, though, I think that it remains to be seen if that 40-member, 50-member diehard Freedom Caucus will ever actually vote yes on anything. They, frankly, have been the biggest obstacle to Democrats and Republicans coming together here. And if Paul Ryan is able to bridge that, then it would actually be not only in the best interest of Republicans, it'd be in the best interest of the country. Right. Frankly, I'm skeptical, though, if he's going to be able to do that, not because he isn't a very talented person, but because on substance, he did vote exactly the same way as Boehner on most of those issues that they have a problem with.
Well, Congressman Walters, Brendan Boyle has an important point here. Can he do that? You have that smaller minority, the Freedom Caucus. They're very passionate about their opinions. We understand that. But I liked what Congressman Ryan said. He said, we have nothing to fear from honest differences, that we can get together and maybe discuss them. Maybe it's the process versus the final outcome battle that we should be focusing on.
Exactly. It is the process. And that has been their biggest complaint this whole time. And I think that that's what ultimately led to them trying to remove Speaker Boehner, was they were frustrated with the process. And, Speaker Ryan has said that we will return to regular order so everybody can have their bills heard and every voice can be heard. And it's the people's house. And we need to get back to it being the people's house.